The destruction and downfall of the land of Hyrule. What's going on, guys? JSkeleton here with a brand new for guys today, coming at you with some very interesting backstory on The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, my friends. I will forewarn you that this could contain spoilers, as it does talk heavily about the backstory of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. It talks exactly about what happened 100 years prior to the beginning of the game and what leads us to start and kick off the game Breath of the Wild. So this was actually something that a YouTuber named Zelda, him and his subscribers had translated some Hylian and Sheikah text, some language, which was actually shown by Reggie Fils-Aimé on Treehouse Live. When they were having their Treehouse live stream, Reggie Fils-Aimé showed off the special edition and master edition of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and with it comes a map, and on the back of the map there was some pictures and things like that, which they said no one would really understand, but around the border there was some Hylian and Sheikah text, which again the YouTuber Zelda and his subscribers, they translated it into Japanese and then translated it into English, and it has some very interesting backstory. So we're going to jump into that. Again, last warning that it could contain spoilers. It is pretty much everything that's happened 100 years prior and why we are jumping into the game where we are. So let's jump into it. So without further ado, my friends, this is what it reads. Hylian's past stories of a destined time long past, where multiple races lived and worked together in harmony. The Sheikah tribe's blue aura breathed through the land, and this mutual prosperity continued until a cataclysmic disaster struck. The hero and the princess attempted in vain to seal the terror, which became known as the Calamity Ganon. Divine beasts awoke from four directions and deployed a mechanical army which made the king and his people fearful. They fractured Ganon's power and sealed him, but the Sheikah were banished from the land ever since. My friends, what does this mean? I will tell you exactly what this means in detailed story. So ages ago, races lived in harmony, as this message tells. With the help of the Sheikah's advanced technology, the land, of course, prospered and the people lived in peace and harmony. But out of the blue, Calamity Ganon appeared out of nowhere and rained chaos and corruption in this peaceful land. That is until a hero appeared and stood against him. The hero and Zelda, which is the princess of the land, faced the beast for the fate of the world. In the end, though, the beast overpowered him and he was defeated. This was a desperate hour, my friends, and to prevent the beast from entirely destroying the world, the Sheikah deployed an army of mechanical guardians and awoke four divine beasts to fight against Calamity Ganon, which is depicted on the back of the map, as you guys can see. The back of the map depicts these four guardians and their commanders directing these mechanical armies towards Calamity Ganon. The thing is, even the wisest of the Sheikah could not foretell that this evil beast would have enough power to take control of the war machines and turn them on their creators. Calamity Ganon's own nature was the Sheikah's only flaw in their plan. You see, the Sheikah's very final last resort in this war, with their own army against them, was to seal this evil beast in the sacred Hyrule Castle. Due to the castle's divine nature, it was enough to contain the evil of Calamity Ganon. What was left of the Sheikah, led by Zelda, hid Link in a shrine deep beneath the earth, which was the Shrine of Resurrection. The King of Hyrule, amidst all the ruins and destruction of his land, turned his wrath against the Sheikah, blaming them for their rash actions, for waking the divine beasts and the guardians. He would then banish the Sheikah from the land. So then began the beginning of the post-apocalyptic survival and great sorrow of the people, who would then live in the ruins and destruction of this once prosperous land, this once peaceful and harmonious land. A land that had been peaceful and prosperous for many generations. They would now have to build things from mere scraps and learn how to survive. For 100 years, Calamity Ganon stayed sealed in Hyrule Castle while Link recovered from his fatal injuries in the Shrine of Resurrection. The Sheikah knew that the castle would not hold this evil beast forever, and there would be a time where the world would need a hero once more. My friends, we now know what happened 100 years ago. We know now why Hyrule is in the state that it is in Breath of the Wild, and we know now why a hero is needed to save the land. And so, my friends, begins The Legend of Zelda, Breath of the Wild.
Open your eyes.
That, my friends, is a little bit of a backstory of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you enjoyed that. Again, all credit goes to the YouTuber Zeltic and his subscribers for translating this text, this Hylian and Sheikah text into Japanese and then English. A very, very impressive thing, to say the very least. A very interesting backstory. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. This is exciting for me because there's a lot to take out of this. Obviously, it begs the question, are these 4 Guardians somehow parallel to the 4 Guardians in Majora's Mask, in Termina? Is this the parallel version of that? Is this what's happening? Is there some kind of connection? There's many questions to be asked, but I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it very exciting as I did. I'm extremely excited for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild when it releases March 3rd. I'll be playing it on Nintendo Switch for you guys on this channel, so keep it locked here. And very exciting stuff, my friends. We now know why we must save Hyrule and have a little bit of a backstory. If you guys enjoyed the video, please smash the like button, subscribe, comment, share, and all that awesome stuff. I will catch you guys in the next video, and like always, until then, game on. Let's go save Hyrule.